Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Scrap Empire. My name is Zach Hayes. No, I didn't have to say that, but as a gentleman and as a passionate commentator, I must introduce myself by my name to show class. This upcoming UFC 264 is featuring one of the biggest bouts we've seen in the welterweight division. That's Gilbert Burns against Stephen Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. Now, two great fighters. I don't even have to talk about Stephen Thompson's resume. I've spoken about that on a video. If you want to check it out, just search through one of my videos and you'll be able to see it. Exactly what I have to say about Stephen Thompson. But I was watching this fight against Jorge Masvidal earlier today. And Stephen Thompson is extremely poised. He's poised, he's sharp, and he's loose. Jorge Masvidal is one of the best, is arguably top 5 best pure boxers in UFC history. He couldn't even, of course, he was landing shots against Stephen Thompson, but he couldn't even create any angles to catch him with clean shots. Stephen Thompson, his kickboxing, his abilities as a kickboxer, you've never seen anything like it before because he knows how to apply his style to any style. He could be facing a wrestler, he can be facing a jiu-jitsu artist, he could be facing someone who knows Muay Thai, or at least specializes in the martial art. I think that's the more correct way to say it. All right. Stephen Thompson, see, there's so many, if you can master your style, but still need an understanding on basic defense, basic groundwork, submission defense. For some odd reason, Stephen Thompson can fight the same exact way or fight, and his opponent still can't adjust. He's basically practicing the same repetitive movements all throughout the entire fight. Of course, but he's still getting stuff done, right? He's figuring out a way to keep everything going in his favor. One thing that Stephen Thompson might have against Gilbert Burns is being able to read the ring. When you're able to read the ring, you'll be able to throw counter shots and you'll be able to throw strikes that your opponent can't see. Only concern about that is Gilbert Burns is an extremely physically strong guy. Of course, technique plays a big part in combat sports because Stephen Thompson, Israel Adesanya, Jorge Sapke, put him on our list too because he was a pretty great striker. But I'm talking about the ones who just had the natural skinny physique and maximized their body type and made every shot seem like it was harder. I'm talking about those guys. Stephen Thompson is on that list. But when Gilbert Burns fought Alexei Kovalchenko, since he's such a physically strong guy, yes, he can strike, he can elbow, he can punch, he can knee, he can kick you in your leg, but he uses so much mass to throw his opponent on the ground so he could just take control of the entire fight. Has Stephen Thompson been able to apply his style in every situation? That's a question he would have to answer for us this upcoming Saturday, because let me tell you something about Gilbert Burns. He's heavy-handed, he's strong. I mean, yes, it takes technique to throw shots, but some people are just physical. Like, when you look at their body, they're just natural physical specimens. I'm not saying he's a physical specimen compared to somebody like Will Chamberlain, but the guy definitely has a physique to the point where if he holds your neck to a certain amount of time, you might have to tap out. And if you don't tap out on time, most likely be in a hospital. So that's why it's important for Stephen Thompson to be mindful of Gilbert Burns. Be mindful, yes, this guy isn't as quick as you, isn't as sharp as you, but he's strong. And if he's able to hit you one time clean, and get you on the ground, Gilbert Burns, you might have a big problem with Steve Thompson. All right. You know, what's also interesting about Stephen Thompson, once he hits you, once he throws those shots, he's going to take you out. So basically, this fight is going to show which style is going to be able to use, which fighter is going to be able to utilize the best under their style. This is the art of pugilism, even though mixed martial arts is in boxing, two guys are still throwing straight punches, straight combinations through each other's heads. And that's what boxing is. A martial art that consists of using your two fists to throw strikes against your opponent's head. So if he's able to catch Gilbert, and let's see what happens. But however, prediction-wise, I don't see Steve Thompson winning this fight. I don't see Steve Thompson winning this fight only because I don't think he'll be able to escape the ground game. I don't think he'll be able to put himself out of a position like that. He'll most likely have to tap out, because once Gilbert gets him on the ground, whatever's going to happen is going to happen to the guy. Just don't think that he has enough technique to get himself out of that situation against Gilbert Burns. So I would have to say Gilbert Burns most likely is going to win this fight because he's sharper. But not sharper in terms of strike, you're just talking about experience. So that's really great to see, but again, it really all depends on if Gilbert can get Stephen Thompson to the ground, because Stephen Thompson is constantly moving all across the ring. He's all over the place to throw those strikes. He's basically playing chess with you. Right? So how are you going to get Gilbert Burns to just throw those clean shots and get him on the ground and submit him? I wish I could give you guys the answer. Unfortunately, I can't though. But if you have any questions, email me so we can talk about more about this topic. Me and you will have to take a lot of passion in it. I'm Zach Hayes. This is the Scrap Empire. And please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please email me for any business inquiries. And please let me know about anything please let me know if this topic is fascinating you guys. I'm so honored to be talking about this fight for this upcoming Saturday. And I'm extremely confident that Gilbert Burns is going to obtain the victory that he deserves. I'm also aware that I can be wrong as well. That's why fighting is beautiful. Because yes, we can all make the predictions that suit our subconscious mind, what suits, what's biased towards what we see. But the absolute result will be determined this upcoming Saturday night, everyone. That's just the reality of it all. Whether you want to take that, or whether you want to accept that night is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be speaking to you all. I'm going to be speaking to any honor for everyone to it's an honor for anyone who's listening right now. I love all of my subscribers. And just I'm just so thankful for sharing my content with you guys. Hope whoever's reading this I hope whoever is reading my content has an amazing night. And please just enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been an honor speaking to you guys. Bye bye.